So people, as you can see, ooh, damn, that's not a good enough view, man. Let me just, there you go. So people, as you can see, well, the car is up in the air and everything. Lots of bits and pieces removed off the car already. This is kind of a continuation from the video that I did the other day of me jacking up the Skyline. So in this video, you're gonna see me completely strip the car down, get it down to as bare metal as I can get it to, assess what the car looks like, and get it ready for undersealing. So you guys would have seen a little bit of this kind of stuff done before when we did it on my brother's R34, but his car was very clean, and I don't think my car is going to be anywhere near as clean as his car is. So we're going to have to figure it out as we go along. So at the moment the car's jacked up in the air, got most of the stuff removed. I'm not going to lie, I forgot to do an intro, so I'm sorry guys, but that's where I'm at right now. So let's jump into the video and you guys can see how I got to this point right now. Hit it!
What we do here is go back.
That's every one of the wheels off on the car. What I like to do as well actually is with my wheel nuts, if you don't care too much about them and your alloys aren't exactly in perfect condition, it's a nice thing to do is just put your wheel nuts back into the holes where they would go. That means they don't get kicked around on the floor, and at the same time it means that it's all kept together. You know which wheel nuts go with which car, and you can just slide it underneath the car as an extra bit of safety, just in case, God forbid, anything happens to your car. So to start with, I'm actually going to look at disassembling the car as much as I can. So move the jack out the way. I'm going to start first with disassembling the front end of the car, then the back end of the car, looking very dark there. So front end first, back end first. Bits that I'm going to remove is the front wings, front headlights, front bumper, and then rear bumper, rear tail lights, and that's basically going to be it in terms of body panels. And I might look at removing other things, I'm not sure yet. I'll see if there's much rust underneath, how much rust there is, blah blah blah. In fact, let's go look at that now. Personally speaking, I don't think this car is as clean as my brother's one was. There's a bit of surface rust, I would say, all over. I'm gonna go through to the back of the car now. So you can kind of see there is a fair amount of surface rust on a good few panels. You can kind of see on the rears. So the rear, just around here. That's more the subframe than anything. You can kind of see the seals are a bit rusty under here, but I think it's more surface rust than anything. Let's have a look at the front end of the car. Yeah, it looks all to be surface rust more than anything else. With Skylines, you don't actually ever know until you strip everything back, but I'm happy with that, to work off that and remove as much of it as I can before I paint the underneath. So let's get started with the front end. I'm gonna start by removing, well, first I gotta open the bonnet on the car. See that RB25, y'all? Ooh wee! Right, to remove the headlights first, I think we should go for the bumpers first. We'll go for the bumper first. Why not? It'll make removing the headlights just that little bit easier. So start with removing the bumper. You gotta basically, how I'm doing it is removing these tabs first. Put your finger as much as you can in. I need a screwdriver for this one, damn it. The others I got off with my fingers, but these ones I can't. You got all these little tabs and stuff you gotta take off. You will also need to unbolt this later for the headlight, but that's part of that frame, not part of the bumper. So we've got to remove those. I'm also going to need to remove this guard on the car. which is actually quite a big piece, and I'm guessing there's gonna be all kinds of dirt underneath there. So I'm gonna actually use this, people, to help me speed up the process. So such screws like this. Oh. That's like that. That's nice. So everyone, you join me right now. I'm about to paint what I'm looking at right now. This is our new garage door. Damn, it is hot. I can barely look at the camera. So, I've got this 1 tin of Dulux. I'm hoping that it's gonna cover the whole door. I basically made this out of 3 new doors. I'll show you guys how it actually looks. So that's the door right now. And I'm gonna be looking at using just the paint. So I was just making sure this is nice and clean and just covering over this whole thing. You'll notice the wheels at the bottom. That's because this door actually rolls, so we can actually drive the cars into our garden if we need to. You guys can see my brother-in-law's new little toy just there. Interesting. I've seen one of these before, huh? So if I want to actually remove the front bumper, you have to remove all the bolts and screws that hold on the mud guards. There's basically 2 bolts through here. You can't really see them on the camera, I don't think. There's one just there, one just up here. You gotta do that on both sides, and that will basically loosen up the front bumper. Because obviously earlier on, I've already done these screws just here, or those little connector bits. Sorry if it's not focusing quick enough. Don't think there's anything holding on underneath the rear number plate, or front number plate, but I'll find out the hard way in a second. Right, so I think I've got everything loose now. Now I'm gonna actually remove the bumper. Damn it, it's proper windy. Like a really small little rubber thing just in there. That's just there, that's holding it in place right now, which is really annoying. Alright, got that rubber thing loose. It's actually just a little grommet, and then should technically be everything now. Once I get it loose, just gotta remove the clips for the lights and stuff. That's actually remove the bolt completely. Yeah. What on earth is going on here? The chroming on that looks like it's seen a lot better days. Same the other side. Pretty battered. Time to remove the headlights, which I've now hopefully fully unbolted. Yeah, should be all good. So next update, people. Hay fever's gone all crazy. So managed to get the headlights, bumper, wing off now. Got the other wing to still take off. But I thought I'd show you guys how annoying it is, at the same time easy it is to take off the wings. One thing that I did have difficulty with was these are really annoying to take off because of most of the location and the gap between the door. You can't fit a ratchet in, so you have to do it with a wrench. And this area here, my bolts decided to just flop on me, which is really annoying. And I've got a really weird thing where this light had loads of water coming out of it. I don't know why, but yeah, I'll show you guys on the wing over here how it's held on. So you can see you've got basically this plastic bit, bolt, bolt. These hold onto the bumper. You got the 3 bolts that go on the top. One bolt just there. Those are the ones by the door. Then you got those 2 and the screw that goes with the guard. You got the screws that go all the way around with the mud guard as well. And that's basically how the front wing is held on. Oh, look at these headlights. I'm hoping I can get some work done to these and get them nice and shiny while I've got them off. So I wasn't able to show it on the other side because it already all came out, but this is a really weird thing. So if I just move this out of here again, you'll see just how much water, that's all water just coming out of here. Hoping you guys were able to see that. But that's it at the moment. That's the front end mostly stripped off. I think I'm going to rewire this cable as well instead of going all the way around the back. What I might do is I might just bring it around, follow this cabling along here and in through that grommet, send that through into the car. I think that will just clear up the engine bay a little, because you know it's not all about trying to show everything you have. Sometimes it's all about the simple touches that just add to it. Really wish the previous owner didn't screw these in, because now it's kind of just screwed in, so I might not change that. I might just leave that as it is. Another thing my brother didn't need to deal with, but I think I will need to, is removing this bad boy. So I think I got to remove the intercooler to just get better access into doing everything to the car. It's alright, because I think it'll just give me a good time to give everything a good once over. Still got to remove that front tray. I think I'm going to next start on removing everything from, focus. So I think now I'm going to start removing everything from the rear of the car and stripping the rear end down. So might as well pick that up and put that away. So the rear of the car, let's see how hard you are to do. I think since I am stripping the car down so much, I might actually clean up the installation of the sub in the car. So we've got the cable coming through there, and the earth cable on it, to be honest, isn't that long. So I'm just gonna see what I can do with that and give the whole boot lining and everything. I've already taken part of it off here. It's just held on with a few clips, and then I'm going to strip everything off. So I think I need to take these bits off next to get to the rear tail lights, which I'm pretty sure I need to get through to get the rear bumper off. To be honest, I could have just looked at my brother's old video when we worked on his car, which I'll link here, just to see how he did it. So yeah, let's see how it goes. So as I'm dismantling the car, I thought I'd show you guys my little tip. So just get basically a small little packet of envelopes like this. There's 50 of them here. And then as you're going through, just open one up, put whatever bolts that you need to or whatever clips that you need to. I got some clips here that I'm going to put into one, and you can basically label on the envelope, and then you can keep it somewhere safe. So these ones are going to be the ones for the rear interior or the rear boot area. Reason why I say use an envelope instead of like a clear plastic bag is because you can actually easily write on them, so that's helpful. Top tip for y'all. Yo! So to remove the actual rear bumper on the 34, as you can see, I've already taken off the rear number plate. You got to get to that so you can get to this bolt, which then allows you to lift this whole metal thing up. It's kind of cool little feature. But not only that, but you got to disassemble the interior, the rear boot covers, and basically you got, from what I can see, a few bolts here. They need to be removed. I think someone's tried dynamiting a little bit of the car. There's a little bit there. There's nothing on this side though, but I do want to do that eventually to the car. But yeah, I think I got to remove a few bolts here and there. Don't think I can see anything underneath anymore. Just the others on that side as well, and that should allow the rear bumper to slide off. Finally got the rear bumper off. That took forever, mostly because of the rear fog light. So this car has a rear fog light installed as well as focus. There's normally a reverse camera here. It's a bit annoying because it's not done perfectly in the center, but can't be bothered with cutting another hole just for the sake of that, so leave that as it is. This took forever. Basically the bolt holding this into place, there's a screwdriver part here, goes in through, becomes a bolt, so that's fully bolted on. Unless I wanted to cut it, it won't come off. So what I ended up having to do was completely dismantle everything, remove the wires off the back of it. Why won't you focus? Focus! Thank you. So yeah, dismantled everything, took the wires off of it, and basically the wires are now just basically dangling in here. Whoops. There you go, they're dangling there. Don't want to throw this around too much. That's basically the bulk of the car dismantled now. Just got a few suspension parts that I'm going to take off. Like I'm actually, you know what, I'm just going to take off all the suspension now since I've got to put on the coilovers. And I've got to think still, do I want to take off the intercooler? Do I need to? I think I do to get a proper job done. But yeah, I'll see how it goes. Gotta take all these little clip areas off as well because I want to get as good of a job done as I can. So everyone, I was actually just finishing off editing the first part of me tearing down the R34 and I realized I didn't do an outro to it. So this is my outro. So I don't know why I'm coughing so much all of a sudden. So please people, I would really appreciate it if you guys subscribe to my channel because I'm really trying to build this channel because I think I'm going to change my approach to this channel. I think I'm going to do it as more of a car guy vlogs. You know, I'm just a general car guy and I just want to do car videos. And I'm not some fancy guy with loads of money, etc, etc. I'm just an average Joe with a little bit of money and a can-do attitude. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video and you can keep up to date with everything by following me on Instagram, on I should really stop moving the camera. Follow me on Instagram, subscribing on YouTube, giving me a like if you want to support me a little, leaving me a comment because I do like to read the comments. Sometimes a bit late, sorry, but I try to respond as quick as I can. And yeah, so I'll catch you guys later. See you in the next video. Oh, and this Sunday I should be hopefully having the car out. I'm hoping to get the car done ASAP. So yeah, I'm hoping to be at the MSR meet and doing my own little meet with some boys in Birmingham. So yeah, yeah, no, I'm not The Rock, I'm not Kevin Hart. But yeah guys, catch you later in the next video. Peace.